What is up, everybody? This is Martin Grimlock, and we are back with Data Live Spirit Pledge HD. And I know it's been a minute. I had some Pokemon stuff going on, but we are back, and now I'm going to be doing a review on the new best Lightning DPS. Yes, I said the best, Marina Arusu. As you see, I have her at level 60. I was able to finally upgrade her, and she's only at 11,000 BP. For me, but she is still, like I said, BP really doesn't matter as much. She's still way stronger than Maya right now. I was hoping she was, and that's what I got. So let's go and go over that. And first of all, she's DPS and she focuses on burst damage. I like it better than Mayuri's AoE, which probably a big reason why. A lot of time when characters focus on AoE in games, they do less damage in the process. But honestly, doesn't matter to me. I think I like Marina more. Look at these stats, by the way. So I showed you guys what you'll need on my last couple videos. You can check my guide video I showed you on this past Sunday. They'll show you the things that you'll need for Marina, as well as my stream when I summoned her. So I got her at Transcendence level 7. I got all of her Sephiroth, her full Sephiroth set. Each one gives her lightning damage, attack, and pierce rate. So she gets a lot of attack boost. And each time her extra skill does damage, I'm going to show you what that is. So they're going to have an extra, basically, I guess 6 skill over to the left of your other buttons. She'll increase the lightning damage for 15 seconds for all your attacks. And when there's a dummy on the field, she'll increase attacks by 20%. Now, to explain that, I'm going to go over her skills. I was able to get all of her essence. And her regular, first of all, her basic attack is just, she uses, let me see if you can see it on her. She has these little ball things around her angel. And she can basically use those as like a whip to attack the enemy. I believe she also used the little strings attached to like a whip to attack the enemy. Basically melee attack. Her skill 1 is kind of like Mukro's teleportation, except when Marina does it, she leaves some kind of a virtual clone, a dummy, like I just said, and she'll teleport behind an enemy. If it's a boss, she'll teleport to the boss first, but she'll usually go to the furthest enemy and attack them from behind and doing a lot of damage with backstab. Her skill 2, I talked about this when I was doing the live stream. That her skill 2 can do up to 2 attacks. Actually, it can do up to 3. You'd have to upgrade them when you get to, I think, the second slot on here. So if you at least get that far, she'll be able to do 3 attacks on here before it starts recharging. So every time it's cooled down, it actually just building back up how many times you can do it. And then her skill 3, she basically teleports to the enemy and just does a big fury of attacks. And then when you upgrade it to about, I think it's about right here, she'll reappear back in the same spot that she came from, and then she'll shoot a bunch of spikes in whichever direction she's facing. So she has a lot of moves where she's moving around all over the screen really fast. And like I said, I'm going to explain it. To me, it's a little bit, it makes more sense to me than controlling Mukuro. Probably just because, like I said, I played Marina a lot on the last version, so I was more used to it. Then we have her crystals. I may go back into her summon at the end of this video, try and get some more of her crystals, we'll see. But if you got one crystal, whenever she does, oh yeah, I forgot, when she does, well really, when she just on the field, every, I think it's 12 seconds, she has a chance of just activating something called data corruption. And basically it stuns a random enemy on the field. I don't remember how many she can stun at one time, but she can stun whatever enemies on the field, and they'll just stop in their tracks, and there'll be a sitting duck, you can attack them. And whenever she attacks an enemy, when you have one copy of her, when she attacks an enemy with data corruption, she'll reduce the cooldown of a random skill by 2 seconds. Okay, data reflux is her extra skill. So that's the name of her extra skill I was talking about earlier. Basically, that one creates a portal. And then you probably seen it if you saw my video of her doing the live stream. I'm going to show it again later anyway. But she'll create a portal that can trap enemies. Well, I don't know why I call them the portal. Basically just a trap. And it does damage to enemies that's standing in that spot. And when the data reflux does damage, you're going to gain an extra 5% attack for the next 15 seconds with anything. And can stack up to 4 times. So if it, I guess if it damages enemy 4 times, it's going to go up to about 20%. I believe that's right. I'm not really good with calculating the math stuff on here. And this one with 3 copies. After casting any of her skills 1, 2, or 3, there's a 50% chance to generate a blue or a yellow trap. The blue trap is going to slow down the enemy. Then the yellow trap is going to reduce their defense and they'll take more damage. So, like I said, it's going to be kind of random. Like this stuff that I did not even notice at first on the old version that she did all this. I didn't know that when I'm playing her, a lot of the enemies just stop in their tracks. And this is why, because of her abilities. So she can do data corruption at random times, blue traps, and yellow traps. There's another reason why I would say Marina is better than Mayuri, because she has a lot of control. Because that's what all that is. All the traps and stuff, basically control. So she has a lot of control and can do a lot of damage. Especially extra damage on the enemy that she has under her control. That is just... That's way more broken than I remember, to be honest with you. And then the last one I have, we have 4 copies of her. Every time her attack deals damage, she has a 30% chance to activate Implant Troy. And when she gets up to 5 times, she'll gain 25% damage for 10 seconds. So basically, if you just keep on attacking, she has a chance of stacking that up. And then she'll gain lightning damage up to 25%. I think I do need to get these extra copies. So this basically her kind of revival skill. Like I said, every spirit gets that except Coterie. Well, hers not as good as it used to be at least. When health is under 50%, she'll heal for 5% plus 100 of the damage dealt to targets under data corruption. Basically like lifesteal. If people playing the old version, you remember lifesteal ability? It's really rare nowadays compared to how often it could be used on the old version. But basically it's lifesteal, but only on people with data corruption. Then if you have full C6, she'll gain an extra attack, pierce rate, and pierce damage plus 10%. And if you have Maria, who's not out yet for newer players, but some older players, some of us still have her. If you have Maria on the team with her, this going to be double, so up to about 20%. So basically she has a lot of stuff that allows her to do a lot of damage on the spot. That's the difference between her and Mayuri, who needs to charge up some of her attacks to do damage. As for her gems, I went with the recommended gem. She didn't have a whole set. It's recommended to use the Venus set and the Gemini set, and it makes sense to me, so I did it. The Venus set gives lightning damage plus 20%. And as always, I focus on making sure I had a lot of attack. I tried to see if I get some pierce rate, but didn't work out. I did get some crit rate at least. And then the Gemini increased her active skill damage, everything except the awakening and base attack. But her skill 1 and 2 still gonna do extra damage. So that's basically Marina. Just kind of a rundown of her. I'm gonna play her in just a second. I do think I'm gonna go ahead and try to summon after I test her out real quick. Let me do, just gonna do demon hunting for now. I'll probably try to play the endless corridor later on. Alright, gonna let it trap first. That's her extra skill, the data reflux. That's her skill 1, the mirror. 1, 2, 3 were her skill 2. Alright. See, she just clearing this out so fast. I could have got out of there. I'm trying to teleport. I was hoping she would have tapped me so I could get out of there. I didn't even get a chance to do her awakening. She finished there so fast. Like these demon trials really aren't that hard anymore. But Marina, she's doing. Let me go ahead and play Myra real quick so I can show the difference. Let Myra do it by herself. I don't know. It just hurt me so much because Myra was my first strong spirit on the old version. But oh well. So let me look at her stats, by the way. See how they compare to Marina. Yeah, her attack is way lower. I do have Oliver Sephiroth at 6-star. Yep. But I'm missing like one copy. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to be focused more on Marina now. Also, Marina is way more fun to me. I've always thought she was one of the more fun spirits to play. With that teleporting move and all the traps that she can set. She always been one of my favorites. So I am glad that I got her on the old version. So I didn't have to summon too much. But I'm still going to try and go and get the rest of her copies. Alright, so here we are with Marina's banner. I'm going to add a few diamonds. I'm going to try to just, I don't know, I may go up to 20. Let's see. I don't remember where I stopped at last time. Not 20, but 200. I was at 150, I know. What the? Oh, Yoshina. Okay, that wasn't for you. Let's see. If I can get at least one more copy for now, I'll be happy. Her banner's gonna be out for the next couple of weeks, so you got time. Okay, this be. I think this is about 19 multis, so 190. Okay, one more gonna be guaranteed. I think guaranteed a 5-star for me because I think I pulled my last one at 130, I believe. So let's see. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong about that. I may try again later. You know what? Okay, only because I only have one more to go, and then I'm gonna get my guaranteed 5-star. At least I hope. So I went ahead and used some more of these pink crystals that we got from the 100 day celebration. So let's see. Okay. There we go. C5 now. I'll take that. Can I get one more copy? Of course not. I don't know if I'm going to go back in and try and get the last one. Alright, there we go. She's at C5 now. So she can get a little bit of health next time she gets hurt. But that's Marina Arusu. Like I said, I really do think she is a must summon. If you haven't, you still have a couple weeks to summon her if you haven't. Like I said, if you need a strong lightning DPS, I really believe she's the one. I still haven't really worked on Ellen, so I'm not really sure about her. I know she can parry and all that. I remember because you had to fight Ellen a lot on the old version. That was not very fun. But yeah, I think Marina is the go-to for lightning DPS. I think you really should summon her. That's just my opinion. I'm definitely going to be using her a lot more. So let me know what you guys think. If you still want to see more videos like that, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.